I work hard to earn my pay, and I saved real big today at All-American Ford.
Hey everyone, Jason Spino, the Marketing Director for the All-American Auto Group, and this is the All-American Auto Mall and Old Bridge Updates podcast. This is episode number 40, the big 40. Like I do with every episode, I'm going to do a video portion of this as well as the audio podcast. So I'm going to share my screen for anybody watching the video to see kind of what I'm talking through and showing on the screen. So as I mentioned, this is episode 40, episode 39. Last week I went over some just weekly updates. That's what this episode's going to be as well. I have just a bunch of little things to either mention or summarize or get to. And then, of course, you could always look up more details on this stuff on our websites, our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. So let's kind of jump into it. It should be a fairly quick episode. Happy Friday to everybody. It's June 4th. And let's start with the F-150 Lightning, the 2020 model, the all-new, all-electric 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning. I talked about this on episode 38, so 2 weeks ago when Ford did their big reveal of it, which was a great event. And basically, they came out this past week with more information on the Ford F-150 Lightning Pro, which the Pro edition of this all-new, all-electric F-150 is really a very affordable version of the F-150 Lightning that's built specifically for commercial truck customers. So it's going to be very big for fleet customers, for business owners and business workers. So there's a lot of cool aspects of it that they came out with, different aspects of technology within it, seamless charging, the different outlets throughout the vehicle. So a lot of workability with it, utility, and it's starting at under $40K. So for a work truck, that's pretty impressive, especially all electric. So it's going to save, obviously, the companies a lot of gas and helps a lot of customers and companies with sustainability stuff going on within their companies. So that's the F-150 Lightning Pro. So we'll have more information on that. We're going to start to reach out to our fleet companies about ordering those or starting to place orders and reservations for those as it becomes more available. So that was kind of exciting, released from Ford recently. The next thing, couple vehicles that have come in or that we've built with our in-house customization team. We call it AAF Customs. So we came out with another custom 2021 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend edition. It's got the two-tone roof, kind of like it's a cactus gray, kind of like a bluish gray. It's really, really nice color when you see it in person. And we tinted the windows. Like I said, the two-tone painted roof looks really good with it. Painted emblems and the rims, basically a little bit of a blackout package to it. These custom Bronco Sports have been selling really, really well. Customers kind of love the customization of it. This one, too, we upgraded the interior from cloth to leather. So that's been pretty popular with these Bronco Sports as well. Some of the lower trim levels that come with cloth, it's fairly inexpensive, all things considered, with some of these customization packages. When you black them out and then you black out the emblems, rims, and roof, and then you also add leather, it's almost like you're getting that higher trim level, but for less of cost. So those have been very popular. So that's on our showroom floor, that cactus gray one. And you can find pictures and information about it on our social media pages. And we have a couple of those custom Bronco Sports, especially throughout our auto group. I know our northern stores have done a bunch of them with the different colors and stuff. So we're going to continue to do that as long as inventory allows it, of course. So continue to look for that on our social media pages and our websites. Another one we got in, we actually took a trade-in of a 2020 ROUSH F-150. So we're still kind of waiting for our first ROUSH vehicles, ROUSH performance vehicles to come in for the 2021 model year in terms of the Mustangs and the F-150s. Obviously, with production issues right now, the global chip shortage, all that different stuff, the ROUSH performance vehicles have taken kind of a while to get in this year. So we were supposed to have some in the spring. So we don't have any 2021 model years yet, but they are incoming. So hopefully we start to see them soon. But we did take in this really nice 2020 ROUSH F-150. It is a black one that looks really nice, clean Carfax, Carfax one owner, has less than 4,000 miles on it. So really nice trade-in vehicle. I posted about it on our social media pages, so you can check it out. It's outside in the front of our building right now. So check that out if you're interested in a Roush and you don't want to wait for the 2021s to come in. The next big thing that was exciting earlier this week, it actually happened over the past couple of days, was that Ford revealed the name of a new white space vehicle for them. So they came out with the name Maverick. It is advertised as an all-new compact pickup for the Ford truck lineup. So, the Maverick used to be a name of Ford trucks. So they're kind of bringing it back, and it's going to debut and be revealed on June 8th, so next week. So we look forward to that. I'll probably talk about it on my next podcast episode in more detail since we'll have more information on it. Right now, we really don't have that much information on it. Ford's going to hold a broadcast the day before the public reveal for dealerships to kind of learn more about it and see it for the first time. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm pretty interested to see it. There's a lot of rumors about it and the size of it. Is it going to be a little bit smaller than the Ranger? Is it going to be about the same size as the Ranger, but maybe not as wide? So it'll be interesting to see, but it is supposed to be a cheaper or more affordable, I should say, compact pickup option. And there's rumors that it's going to start under $20K, which is pretty crazy for a pickup. So we'll look out for that on June 8th. Ford released a press release about it. They have a video with actress Gabrielle Union, who is going to help with the reveal next week on her social media pages, their TikTok page and stuff like that. So look out for that. That'll be pretty interesting. Next thing I wanted to bring up was on our Subaru side, All American Subaru here in Old Bridge. This month, I love when Subaru does these Loves events. So this month is Subaru Loves to Care. It's every June. They partner with the LLS, and basically Subaru empowers their dealerships to partner with basically it's usually like a hospital or a cancer center, and basically between our dealership and Subaru, we get to donate a whole bunch of blankets, crayon sets for kids and stuff like that. So as a dealership, we partnered the last few years with Center State down in Freehold and their cancer center down there. And it's been great. I personally go with a couple of the managers and staff members here. We deliver the blankets. We meet some of the doctors and the staff at Center State. And they kind of tell us about the blankets going to the cancer patients, and then, some of the children and the crayon sets are always a big hit because they say, sometimes it's like a grandparent with cancer, and when their children or their grandchildren come to visit, it's great to kind of have those crayons and the extra stuff for them to kind of play with when they're there. So that's always a heartwarming event. I love this month of June when it comes to Subaru on the Subaru side and our ability to help out and be able to donate these blankets and these crayons. So follow our All-American Subaru and Old Bridge social media pages. At the end of it, when we get to donate those blankets, we always take a nice picture down at Center State and post that and talk about it. So look out for that. The next big event coming up in June, I've been talking about a lot, is with one of our main charity partners, Jar of Hope. They're having Jim Raffone, the CEO of Jar of Hope and founder, is involved in celebrity boxing happening at the Showboat Hotel in Atlantic City. And that's June 11th, so that's coming up. That's next Friday already. So I'll probably talk about that a little bit on the next podcast episode, and then even recap it on the one after that. So we look forward to that. A lot of our staff and managers are going down to support Jim. All American Ford in Old Bridge is his corner sponsor, because we're always behind him and always in his corner. So I thought that was fitting. So that'll be a fun night. Us going down to Atlantic City to cheer him on. And, the goal is to always raise awareness for Jar of Hope and Duchenne muscular dystrophy, which he's desperately trying to find a cure for. So it's a great cause, and that'll be a great event. The next event after that I want to talk about a little bit is our next F-150 Mafia New Jersey chapter meetup here at All American Ford in Old Bridge at our dealership. So that's going to be Sunday, July 11th at 9 a.m. We had one of these in, I believe it was March or April. Great event. We had over 50 F-150s here. Really cool just to be able to see everybody come out. I know at that time everybody was excited to come out. This one, the weather should be great. We're excited about it. So follow the F-150 Mafia New Jersey chapter on Facebook. Join their group if you have an F-150. And, of course, we hope to see you at our dealership that day. And then the last one I want to mention for this episode, and it's kind of far out, but it's an exciting one, in September. So September 13th, Jar of Hope is doing $1 million golf ball drop. So they're basically selling 1,000 golf balls for $1,000 each. If you're at a company or with your family and you want to kind of chip in and get one, they welcome that, of course. They're trying to sell 1,000 of these, and they're going to be numbered. They're all going to go up in a helicopter, be dropped on the golf course at Bella Vista Country Club. And the one that, I guess, lands closest to the hole or in the hole is going to win whatever the 50-50 of that prizes, I assume. So if he ends up selling 1,000 golf balls for $1,000 each, the winnings could be very large. I know he's saying that the first place person will get at least $250,000. So, and all the proceeds go to Jar of Hope and try and find this cure. So, it's a great cause. That'll be a great event on September 13th. So I'll be talking about that a lot more on the podcast. I'll probably definitely have Jim on again. He was on one of my earlier podcast episodes as a guest. I'll definitely have him on again. I know he's super busy with so many different events coming up in the coming months, but I'll try and get him on and definitely talk more about this golf ball drop because it's unlike anything I've ever seen from charity, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So that's the last thing I wanted to mention. You can find the information for that if you want to get involved with buying a golf ball at jarofhope.org. So that's the episode today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back next week.
Well, everyone can afford an All-American.